First of all, we have Jenny. Jenny, you're from Atlanta?
Yes, ma'am, I am.
What's your question?
I'm not a hater, first of all, but I do have some concerns. I am a housewife from Atlanta, and I've watched the show. The very first show, within the first 10 to 15 minutes, I was like, oh my gosh, this is not a true representation of how we are in Atlanta. As an African-American woman, I was like, we don't get the opportunities to have these type of shows on television. And when we do, it's always about the cribs and the bling, and there's no substance or intellect. Money cannot buy you. Money cannot buy you class, style, or intellect. People who are affluent are not having to prove that they are affluent. It's something about your character. It's something from the inside out that proves you are affluent.
What's the question? Right. Where's your question? Do you have a question in that?
Yes, I do. I feel that the ladies don't seem to think that they're glorifying materialism, but you do not think that you're glorifying being a gold digger?
What's poppin', partners? EJB2 all back in motion with another video. And in this video, we see a woman dissecting or picking apart the nonsense of these quote-unquote TV personalities. And those TV personalities, they don't seem to like it very much. So we know that most of these TV shows that record with the live audience, they tell the audiences when to clap, when to laugh and boo-boo and, all that. So basically, the crowd is filled with sheep doing what they're told. What makes them sheep is that they don't have their own opinion, right? Or they never express their opinion, like what this woman did in this video. Because they're too scared, they're happy to be there, things of that nature. But that's not what I'm trying to get to right here. And another thing about sheep, especially in these, live audiences, they don't care what's being promoted. They don't give a damn who's on the stage. You know what I'm saying? If they're promoting the most toxic type of behavior in the world, they're going to clap and do as they're told. That's what makes them sheep. So they're just clapping it up, doing what they're told, as I said, being starstruck zombies. Going along to get along, fake laughing, fake crying, things of that nature. And whenever you're around these crowds that promote dysfunction and fruitlessness, if you do not cheer them on or go on to get along or, strengthen their hand in some way, shape, or form, they're either going to look at you like an outsider or try to bully you out of the space. You see it in the workplace all the time when the work environment or the other employees don't want a certain person there anymore. These are the tactics that they will use to the people that have different beliefs, or to the people that, are not pushovers, to the people that may be a little too introverted for their liking. The person that's not going along to get along. More than likely the strongest person in there spiritually and mentally, because that is what makes them weak. Most people are pathetic, man, and it's sad. They're not good people. You know what I'm saying? I don't know any of those people in the audience, but I wouldn't doubt if they, weren't good people. That's just what it is. But anyways, as you can see, the frame quality of this video shows or displays that it was probably filmed 15 or 20 years ago, somewhere in between that area. And you know what the Real Housewives or this and that or whatever their show was. You know what I'm saying? You know what they promote. If they were years into promoting those things during the filming of this show, this particular episode, it must be far worse now, right? And we see it every day, all day, but I had to go back and watch the video. This is a side note. It was a few people clapping in the stands. I was getting ready to give y'all a little ratio or something like that. But anyway, if you take that little crowd that was clapping, out of that whole crowd, I don't know how much people were in that crowd. Honestly, I'm just going to make up a ratio. You dig? If you take that crowd of 50 and turn it to 1 million, let's say it was 6 people out of that crowd clapping for her. You dig what I'm saying? Let's not even say that. Let's say it was 3 people or 2 people outside of her, which makes 3, that were genuine with their clapping. So it's 2 people that were clapping and they totally agree. Ain't nobody going to change their mind about it. So 2 out of 50, 3 out of 50, turn that 50 to 1 million. And please don't confuse these numbers, all these 6s and stuff like that. I'm with the Most High. Don't think too hard about it, okay? If you know, you know. I'm on the Most High side. But you take that 50 and turn it to 1 million. we say it's 3 people, right? 3 people goes into 50 a little bit over 16 times, 16.6 times. So if you change that and divide that million by 16.6, you're going to get about a little bit over 60,000 women with common damn sense that actually agree to something that's not evil. And this was back in the days. The programming is much worse now. So you can split that by 3 or 4 or 5. You dig what I'm saying? So that means every woman that you see, out of every million women that you see in America, in Western civilization, it's probably only going to be about 4 or 5,000. You know what I'm saying? Just being nice. 4 or 5,000 out of every million that have some common fucking sense. That don't play along with evil. Now, I didn't say they're good women or whatever the case may be. But even if you were to say, oh, these are good women, that's very low. 4 or 5,000 out of a million, it ain't enough to go around, bro. You can't count the good women that are already in relationships. And this was back then. Imagine now. Well, the women are much more wicked. You know what I'm saying? And us men, we ain't perfect either. You did what I'm saying? None of us are perfect. But the women are under a much stronger programming that have been decades and decades in the making. And they're here now. You know what I'm saying? They've reached the point, the highest peak of it. Well, the highest thus far. You know what I'm saying? That's ridiculous. And y'all don't want me to do the other ratio. It was only one woman out of that crowd that spoke. Now, out of those 5,000 women or whatever the case may be that have common sense, only one of them going to speak out of every 50. That's even lower than 4,000 or 5,000. Only one of them going to speak about it, and they going to stand on it. And they going to check, you know what I'm saying? Check or put women on game. That's what she was trying to do, honestly. She was kind of like rebuking them while putting others on game. But most women don't do that. 1 out of every 50. And that was then. It's lower now. Much lower. You know what I'm saying? Like the black community wasn't as divided as it is now pertaining to the relationships and dynamics between black men and black women. So basically what I'm saying is it's hard to run across a woman with that mindset. It's tough. It was tough back then. It's extremely tough now. And shout out to that woman. Hey, bro, she did her thing on that one. She got down. You feel me? You know, nowadays, women are just raised on even more lies. You got, when all of them think that they're good women. I would say 95%. Another 5% to be like, baby, I am a hoe. I am a 304. You know what I'm saying? But most of them, I'm a good woman. I can't wait to be a wife one day. Baby, you're a prostitute. You're hypergamous. You're 304. What you mean, wife? But anyway, man, these shows right here are the mother of the shows that we see now in reality TV. Because all they're doing now is fighting, not having a sober mind, getting drunk, getting high, and shaking their butts all day. And they've programmed the black community and other communities as well to look at that as entertainment. You know what I'm saying? There's a huge urge to watch it. You know what I'm saying? It's a humongous desire to tune in every week. You yearn for the new seasons to come out of that debauchery. Now listen, I'm not perfect. I don't watch reality TV though. You know what I'm saying? I don't watch that. But I do partake in some shows that have a little violence in them. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is that these shows got us to where we are now. Those shows help build up, along with other factors, the Sexy Red, the Cardi B's, so forth and so on. But anyways, how y'all feel about this video, man? Let me know in the comments. Like the video. Make sure you subscribe. Turn on your post notifications, man. It's JB2 Raw. Keep the Most High first. Stay up, stay strong, and stay out the way. Until next time and all the time. Peace.